Hello and welcome in to the Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you. Joining me today on the mic is Jeff Cardenas as we are bringing you wrestling action. We'll have a double duel here tonight. This first one will be against Holy Family, and then we will have another duel later this evening against Frederick. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Should be a good chance to see a bunch of different wrestlers, and it's been a while since I've seen a double duel, but it's a nice moment here tonight. What can we expect tonight, Jeff?
Good evening and welcome to Erie High School for this Tri-Valley League wrestling matchup between your visiting Holy Family Tigers, Frederick Warriors, and your Erie Tigers. Erie High School is an advanced placement honors-focused school with engineering and aerospace academy. These rigorous academic programs provide students at Erie High School the opportunity to conduct collegiate-level work, earn college credits, and forward potential career networking opportunities, all of which prepare students to be college and career ready. Because of the rigorous opportunities provided to our students, Erie High School is chosen by the College Board to host one of the first AP capstone programs in the state. Students at Erie High School take achievement to the next level in the classroom and in the athletic arena. On behalf of the Tri-Valley League, we would ask spectators to consider the time and effort that both teams have put forth in preparation for this contest. We urge you to tailor your actions to bring credit to yourself and your school. You're expected to cheer for your team and not against your opponent. Thank you and enjoy the match. Good luck to both schools. Hey fans, don't forget to tell your friends and family that couldn't be here today to watch this game live on the Erie Tiger Network for free. For more information on watching live games or games on demand, go to ErieTigerNetwork.com. Physicians and athletic trainers from Front Range Orthopedics and Spine provide the best in medical care for our student athletes. They work hard to get our athletes back in the game. As part of their commitment to our athletes, Front Range Orthopedics and Spine provides a free bumps and bruises clinic. The clinic is open Monday and Thursday from 7 to 8 a.m. during the school year at our Longmont location. Check out the website at FrontRangeOrthopedics.com for more details. Thank you, Nikki, for all you do for our athletes. Fans, please stand, remove your hats, and face the flag located at the south end of the gymnasium for tonight's national anthem.
All right, thanks for putting up with the momentary pause. We are doing double duty tonight on the Erie Tiger Network, both announcing the PA audio that you'll hear in the gym and announcing for this as well. And our first matchup tonight will come at 138. It'll be Tanner David versus Jackson Fuller. On the mat first for Erie, it's Tanner David. And for Holy Family, it's Jackson Fuller. So here we go, and Jeff, what can you tell us about Tanner?
Tanner's been wrestling for a few years now, and he's got all the talent and the experience. He just needs to put it all together and hopefully not just tonight, but can make a run at the state tournament.
So early on in this one, Tanner trying to go in for headlock for a moment, has the head. To his knees goes Fuller. trying to spin around, get in behind for the takedown. Still stalemate called by the official, and there's the 2-point takedown for David. David looking good. Fuller's in some trouble here, and a pin right away for the Tigers. Pin for Tanner David at 43 seconds. And so the Tigers take a 6-0 lead here right away over Holy Family. Good piece of wrestling there by Tanner David. Brandon Alvarado now wrestling at 145 pounds. Karsten Odom and Brandon Alvarado. So as we said, bear with us a little bit as we are doing double duty here tonight. But good match there by David. What'd you see there at the end that you liked that David did?
He actually got through and finished and sucked the head down deep and put both shoulder blades on the mat.
What are we going to do?
And
I'm sorry, Erie's
No,
the
you're
home
good.
school.
Yes, sir. They're red, but the home school. You good with that, or do we need to switch it for you?
No, I'm good with it. We can work it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, you want to flip that?
Yes, I do.
If you want me to switch, I can switch it.
No, that's all right. We're good.
all right, so a 2-0 lead there for Odom. And now Odom will start in the up position. A little bit of confusion there. Usually the home team is green. They are red here tonight. Odom working, and Alvarado in a little bit of trouble. Odom with the half in, trying to work some tilt in.
Starting to get some near fall points here.
Near fall points coming. Tigers, and another pin. In for Odom at 52 seconds. So back-to-back pins for the Tigers. And they start this one up 12-0 over Holy Family. A good start here for Erie.
Branson and Joe Szymanski.
How do you say your name? Have the mat at 152 pounds for Erie, Branson Royland. And for Holy Family, Joe Szymanski.
Team points too, then?
I did.
So Branson Roylance will get a chance to wrestle here for the Tigers. 2 quick pins.
No, you had Erie as the
Erie is the home team.
12-0 home team. I know we're confusing you with
If
the
you
red
want me to
and
switch, I'll switch it. We can just have
No, okay. Wait on. Okay, so Erie's still home, but they're red.
Yes.
Not green like
Is it red and green on your sheet?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I
Oh,
can
that's
switch it. It's not a big
all
deal.
right. We will get it to work here.
I had no idea. Like, I looked up there and didn't see a red and green up there. Are we good?
And
All right.
that's great. Thank you.
Branson Roylance, the wrestler here. What do you like about Branson's game?
I like his work ethic. He's always in practice, putting 110 in and doesn't complain. He's just the quiet one that, just does exactly what he's told to do.
Branson tried to take a quick leg shot, stepping out of that one was Szymanski. I've yet to see a matchup here in this duel go into the second period. We do have a clock. We're running, as we said, double duty, so it could be a little bit of a hot mess on the broadcast tonight. But we'll still have some fun with it. 1:44 remaining here in the first period. Wrestler circle now in on double legs as Szymanski gets Branson on the mat and a 2-point takedown here for Szymanski. Now Royland's in a little bit of trouble. He's on his back trying to kick through.
Now, see,
And back to his belly goes Szymanski.
This isn't working. Why is it? Well, see, it shows the score, the match score, opposite.
And now Royland's in trouble again, trying to roll through. And more near fall points. But a reversal as you roll through. Sometimes you can roll through and land right on top.
Right. 4-4.
So 4-4 the score here in this first period. Royland's little arm bar trying to work in on the wing from that right side. Now Royland's getting some tilt. Szymanski to his back. 30 seconds left here in the period. Can Royland's finish him off? Branson draped across the chest and another pin for Erie. 3 straight pins all in the first period. Pin for Branson Royland. That one comes at 1 minute and 48 seconds. So an 18-0 lead now for Erie through 3 matches and a great start. Now we'll get to see Whit Unruh.
It's open.
Now on the mat for the Tigers. At 160 pounds, Whit Unruh. It is open for Holy Family. Win by default for Whit Unruh. So make that 24-0 for Erie.
You know, the only thing is when we're doing the
Christian,
So we're switching red and green, okay? Right now I have Erie's choice, okay? So just know that. We'll let coaches know. I appreciate it.
hey, Holy Family. How do you say your name?
Hunter?
Hunter.
I'm 170, Hunter Branson.
And now wrestling at 170 pounds for Erie, Christian Hackmeister. And for Holy Family, Hunter Branson.
because when he says too green, I push the green button here. But we're red. On the
So 24-0 start here for Erie, Christian Hackmeister, who you could see the right elbow pretty heavily taped there for Christian. A little bit hyperextended. That's something he kind of mentioned to me earlier today, and he's hoping that getting back on the mat, the adrenaline going, he'll kind of forget about that. And Hackmeister gets slammed to his back, and he... Well, there's going to be some injury time, and like we like to do during injury time, we're going to go ahead and step aside for a moment here on the Erie Tiger Network. back in.
Dominic Varela and Benton Daniels.
Now the match at 182 pounds for Erie, Dom Varela, and for Holy Family, Benton Daniels. So Barella and Daniels here. Barella for the Tigers. Tigers, Christian Hackmeister, if you missed just before the break, has taken out technically. And 24-6 the overall score here. Barella trying to fire it on a single, but good job by Daniels. He had a hold of the ankle and then was able to spin around and get the 2-point takedown. Barella to his feet, trying to break the hand lock, but Daniels brings it back, then goes cross-face right. Barella trying to tripod up here. Daniels slides off, grabs the ankle. Barella shimmies, stands back to his feet, trying to break the grip. And a little bit of hand locking there, but if you can't see it, if the official can't see it, you're not doing it, right?
Yep.
And Barella does cut free for the 1-point escape. There's 48 seconds remaining here in this first period. A 2-1 lead here for Daniels. Tigers looking good here through the early portion of this duel. And Barella able to stand up and get an escape. And now has a head and arm in. Daniels trying to walk out backward and is able to walk out before Barella is able to slam him to the mat. Barella wants to shake hands, no need for that. 23 seconds remaining in the period. If you're Barella, do you think he kind of prefers to wrestle on his feet or on the mat?
Well, it looks like he wants to wrestle on his feet. He's trying to get that front headlock over and over again.
Barella trying to go in on the double leg. Daniels over the top, spins around and gets the 2-point takedown at the buzzer. So a 4-1 lead going into the second period for Daniels. And Daniels will also start in the down position. Typically, when you start in the up position, what are you trying to coach kids to do from this spot?
Well, whatever offense they're more comfortable with, whether it be shooting, whether it be, some kind of arm bar, but you want to definitely make sure they know that they have a move they want to do in some kind of offense instead of just strictly be on defense.
Brad Bird, Jeff Cardenas here with you. As Daniels quickly to his feet, gets cut free in a 1-point escape, and he leads it 5-1 here in period number 2. So far we have seen a bunch of pins, and this is the longest match we have seen so far. Barella trying to work underneath Daniels, gets the 2-point reversal, and cuts the lead down to 2. A minute and a half remaining here in this period. Daniels riding from behind on the left side. Excuse me, Barella from the left side. Trying to work some tilt, but they're near the edge of the mat. Typically in a position like this, are you hoping that Barella can drag a kid back to the center? Do you kind of think, let him go if you're not in a great spot?
You're going to work for control, and if it's easier just to bump him out so you can start fresh again, then that's the case. He didn't have control over, arm bar or hand control, so just letting him go out was the right decision to make there.
Barella still working from on top here. 49 seconds left in the second period.
So he's getting that arm bar again.
Barella half in from the left side. Chin to back here, trying to twist around. Now Daniels to his knees. He's trying to get to his feet. 28 seconds left. We saw Daniels get a late 2-point takedown that first period, and that's the difference so far in this one. And Barela would love to hold on and not give another late point here in this period.
Well, with 20 seconds left, he's got to work that armbar and not give up and see if he can get a quick little turn and try to knot this thing up at 5.
So we'll restart from the center. To his belly is Daniels. It's 5 seconds left. A stall warning given to Holy Family. And that will end period number 2. So we'll head to the third here with Barela trailing by 2. And he's he's looking to the sideline, wants to know whether he should go top or bottom. He controlled him pretty well in that period. Coach Van Tyne's saying, can you do it? Coach Romero's like, go bottom. I think ultimately he will go up. And he gets a caution here. The heavier you get in wrestling, the more guys like to start on bottom.
See right there, that's why Coach Joe wanted him to take bottom, get the point, and instead of giving it up.
A 1-point escape there for Daniels. 1:48 left. So now Barela's got to not only get a takedown here, but score some back points. Or if you can get a takedown quick enough, sometimes you take, cut loose, and try and get another take. Barela trying to get in on a double leg. He's already tried that a couple times, and Daniels has been able to spin around for the takedown, but Barela looks like he might be able to hold on this time, and he does get the 2-point takedown. 1:16 left, needs another point. From how you've seen this match, would you prefer Barela to kind of cut loose and try and get another takedown, or would you like to see him go back to that arm bar and get some tilt?
I want to see him go back to that arm bar and actually stick to one side and just drive it. I think he's got it.
1:11 remaining here in the third period. Our best match so far in this duel. From the left side is Barela trying. Go cross face right. Daniels tried to escape out the back. 45 seconds now. Time kind of getting away from Barela. To his feet is Daniels. Barela trying to get him to turn. And another stall and a stall point. So we are tied up. Now Daniels trying to escape and take the lead with 18, and out of the ring they go, and the Holy Family coach wants a word with the official. And the Holy Family coach not happy. He thinks that the Erie wrestler is the one stalling. Not sure he's going to win that argument.
No, he's not going to win that argument. The whole second period, his kid didn't really make a great effort to get out from the bottom, and he's doing the same right there. Tied up with 16 some chains. Let's see what's going on.
So Barela needs to ride this out for 16 more seconds. Fortunately, it's not college wrestling. No riding time points awarded. Daniels to his feet, trying to get around. Instead, he's dumped on his backside. 10 seconds left. Barela to his feet again, trying to break the grip. Or Daniels to his feet, and Barela is able to hold on with 4 seconds left. Holy Family coach is saying, get to your feet and go. Barella already gave up 2 points in the last 5 seconds of the first period. Does not want to give up another late escape. Daniels trying to escape, and he did not. That was close.
That was real close. There was separation on the hands, and it was 10.
1 minute.
So 1 minute overtime here as it's tied at 6.
First score wins right here.
They'll start in neutral action. As this match has gone on, it seems like Barella has done a better job of trying to get that double leg takedown. We saw Daniels kind of sidestep it and go around behind. Now Barella with the headlock tries to snap him down. Daniels to his knees, Barella trying to get from behind and gets the takedown, and Barella takes the victory.
And then an escape.
So 3 more points.
So 27-6.
Barella
Alonzo's open.
now at 195 pounds for Erie, Alonzo Warner. And for Holy Family.
19.3 minus 19.3 for the singlet off on the mat.
Technical point awarded to Holy Family. So, because a singlet was stripped off a little early, a technical point was given to Holy Family, and then a victory win by default for Alonzo Warner.
So 220s and 2 heavies are open.
Shouldn't it be 33-7?
Nobody's it this way. What do you do with the score? Leave it?
They just leave it.
Leave it.
Noah?
Where are we?
Noah Lopez.
No wrestlers at 225 or 220 or 285 pounds. Now wrestlers at 106 pounds for Erie, Noah Lopez. And for Holy Family, Matt McCarthy. So Noah Lopez will take on Matt McCarthy here. We had 2 rounds of open weights for both teams.
Should be 33. It's still 6.
I thought he awarded it.
He just took away.
Why was
Oh,
it?
took
Why
away.
should it be 33?
So it should be 32 then?
No.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 32.
32.
32.
Where'd they get the other 2 from?
The win was 3 points, and the win by default was 6.
32.
And then they took away a point.
Okay, so 32.
All right, sorry about that. Trying to make sure everything is good. We're on the scores table tonight, as we said, running PA, open with the score sheet, and so 32-6 the score in this one. Noah Lopez, the wrestler, against McCarthy. No score yet. Lopez trying to work around and get the takedown. He has the leg, slides off of it. The leg still caught. That's why the takedown hasn't been awarded. And there it is, finally. So Noah Lopez, a 2-0 lead.
Trying to work that cradle right here.
Lopez slides off. Now to his feet goes McCarthy, and Lopez able to take him down. And he's got the armbar back there, going cross-face with the right as well. Splayed out on his back is McCarthy, trying to roll through. Near fall points coming, 2 of them for Lopez. And these Lopez brothers, they're good wrestlers.
They are good. They're solid.
Noah Lopez trying to work on the half inch to the right side, and that will end period number 1. So a 4-0 lead for Noah Lopez. The Tigers lead it here 32-6 on the team scoreboard as we go into the second period. Wrestlers decide to start from the neutral position. Lopez stuck a little bit in a headlock. McCarthy trying to tie him up. Lopez to his backside, trying to roll through and come up on the chest, and they will give the 2-point takedown for Lopez. So Noah up 6-0. Nice move there. Almost looked like he was in a little bit of trouble. Now Lopez with some fall points coming. And they'll slide to the back, but now an 8-0 lead.
With these smaller weights, it's hard to see if someone's in trouble or if they're trying to get themselves into a situation where they feel comfortable.
Noah again going to have near fall points coming. McCarthy trying to wriggle through. And McCarthy again in trouble. Able to get to his side for a moment. Lopez still trying to get a pin locked up here. 34 seconds left here in the period. McCarthy looks worn out now. Noah shaking his head, saying, come on, give me the pin, and 3 near fall points awarded. 11-0 to score now.
And here's some more.
Had the wing going, using it
There he goes.
for the tilt. Lopez with 3 seconds left in the period. I think we'll relax just a little bit here, and we'll go into period number 3. But so far, it's been all Noah Lopez in this matchup. And Jeff, you gotta like what you're seeing out of Noah.
I do. He's got total control on top. He's got solid two solid takedowns on that, so complete control of this match.
Wrestlers will circle. Lopez another shot at a single leg, lifts up, turns it into a double, and takes him down. On his back for a moment was McCarthy, and another 2 points for Lopez, 13-0. Just need 3 more near fall points for this one to end.
Coaches want him to work for that pin and get that extra point.
Lopez with the vine in. Trying to use those legs to twist the hips of McCarthy. Lopez wants the pin. 1 minute, 6 seconds remaining here in the period. McCarthy still trying to kick those hips over. Lopez trying to put his weight there and gets the pin. So 6 more points for the Tigers. Noah Lopez win by pin at 5 minutes and 11 seconds. So a pin at 5:11 for Noah Lopez, and that makes it 38-6 in favor of Erie.
Erie's open. Logan.
Erickson?
Yeah. Now at 132 pounds. 113 pounds. Open for Erie and for Holy Family, Logan Erickson. Logan Erickson wins by default. Now on the mat at 120 pounds for Erie, Rudy Lopez. And for Holy Family, Chris Flores.
So 38-12 the score here. Another Lopez on the mat in back-to-back matches.
And starting right again where his brother finished. Quick takedown.
I always enjoy watching the little guys go at a lot of speed out there, and the Lopez brothers, they make it fun.
do.
It's more fun, not just that they're little, but when your guys are the better side.
Exactly.
Lopez working in the wing from the left. Flores trying to grab that leg of Lopez and ride him up high and maybe escape out the back. Instead, Lopez trying to put a knee in that shoulder and twist him over.
He's throwing that leg in. He's going to just try to get that tilt.
Lopez has the leg underneath. Working that left arm real nice. 50 seconds left and injury time for Lopez, whose leg was twisted up underneath for a little bit there.
Sure, it's just a little muscle cramp. He's hopping up and down on it. It's sitting in that position for so long.
Should be like 1 minute 30 seconds. Start at 37. Where was it?
Yeah.
30 seconds. 38. Okay. Stop moving.
So 30 seconds. The time left here in this period. Lopez trying to work in again.
This one's about to be sunk in deep.
Almost a pin here. 27 seconds left on the clock. We actually start with just north of 50 seconds. Lopez trying to press Flores to the mat. Flores trying to kick through. So 3 points to Lopez for the near fall. Got a little high on that shoulder and it was called potentially dangerous. You could see that arm was in a not fun position.
No, he was working to get out, and it took his shoulder a lot higher than it naturally should have been.
What move is Rudy working on here?
That's just a simple wrist and a half right there. He got the wing the first time, but he was awarded 3 more points for that wrist and a half.
8-0. 6 near fall points awarded there in about the last 15 seconds of the period, and so Rudy will go into period number 2. Hitting nicely here. Been in complete command so far in this matchup. Rudy, another 2-point takedown. And Flores, he has had his neck in some awkward positions, trying to use his head as leverage on the mat. Stop, come back to center, 1:38 remaining. Brandon Bird here with you, Jeff Cardenas on color, and folks, if you're joining us, follow us on Twitter at Erie TigerNet. You can like the Erie Tiger Network Facebook page or check us out online at ErieTigerNetwork.com, and we'd love for you to become a partner with us on Patreon. Now
Got
Lopez.
those wings in again. Oh, he's going to sit out, and this one's going to be deep.
Lopez gets the pin on the wings, and another pin for the Tigers. Pin for Rudy Lopez. On the mat at 126 pounds for the Tigers, Gus Fonseca Walker, and for Holy Family, Adam Bartoletta. So Gus on the mat tonight. Of course, these wrestlers will have another duel. We will take a break. We will not broadcast the Holy Family Frederick game, but we'll be back on the air for the Erie Frederick matchup. Both wrestlers kind of taking their time here. feeling each other out. 44-12, Erie leads this one as we try to quickly reset our scoreboard here. After watching Holy Family softball eliminate Erie softball, the basketball teams were swept earlier this year. Volleyball beat Erie. It's nice to see Erie with a big lead on a scoreboard against the Holy Family squad.
It's always good to see Erie beating Holy Family on the scoreboard.
Now a double leg takedown, and onto his back goes Bartoletta. So Fonseca Walker with the takedown. And Bartoletta tried to escape, and it left him vulnerable, and Fonseca Walker jumped in, got near fall points, 2 of them. So a 4-0 lead for Gus. Gus is a wrestler, looks to me, since the last time we saw him and even the times before, he's improved a lot.
He really has, and I think the new coaching staff has done a solid job, and I think having a little core with the Lopez brothers, some leadership from Branson and Witt, and they're starting to kind of gel at the right time. I mean, we saw Carson with the win early. Some of these younger guys that are really stepping up at the right time.
So 4-0 lead after the first period for Gus Fonseca Walker. Some alumni in the house as well tonight. I see Ernie Quintana over there, as well as Quentin Hyrup. So good to see some of the old guard come back here for Erie. Now Fonseca Walker will start up here in the second period. Trying to step the leg over. Now we'll work half in for a moment, slips off. To his feet goes Bartoletta, and Fonseca Walker just flips him right back over, almost onto his back, and gets 2 more points. And our camera just for a moment is peeking out of focus. We'll try and correct that here in a moment. KJ, can you just cover the camera real quick and then uncover it, and then it'll come back into focus? Just for like, yeah. Now let KJ helping us out there with the autofocus. For some reason, something in the foreground decided to be in focus. Everything was blurry for a moment. 6-0 though in this matchup here with a minute left in the second period. Working on the half on the right side was Walker, and every time he does that, Bartoletta tries to slip out through the back door, and Gus kind of has to reset. Gus again kind of working from the right side, riding hip to hip. 26 seconds left here in this period. Seems like Gus has had the upper hand as he gets the Bartoletta on his back there, trying to flip over. Gus trying to use the legs to drive the chest over. 3 seconds left, and that will do it here in the period. But 3 near fall points coming for Gus Fonseca Walker. He leads it by 9. If you were in Gus's ear right now, he's been in control, but hasn't quite had that finishing move so far this period. What would you tell him?
I would tell him to stay patient and then pick one move and finish. He switched from the right side with that, just the wrist and a half. He switched to try to get a wing on the other side. Just be patient and stick with one and try to get it to go.
There goes Gus again, flipping from the left to the right side. 1:42 remaining here in this final period. Comfortable lead. And a stall warning given to Bartoletta. out of the mat they will go. (44-12), Erie on top, 9-0 lead here in this matchup with 1:20 remaining here in the third period. Just trying to work in from that right side, just hasn't quite found that right combination. It's Bartoletta onto his side, now trying to drape himself across the hips. Has a leg in. Bartoletta is able to flip back to his belly.
Come on, Gus.
Seconds left here in the period. Should pretty much just about do it here.
He's got 10 seconds. Coaches want him to get that extra point for that major decision. There's 1 point to stall.
And that'll do it. 10-0, so a win by major decision for Gus Fonseca Walker. And Erie now 48-12 lead. So it's been a good night for Erie as we are coming in on our last match of this duel. Luke Ellis for Erie. Connor Lee. Now on the mat at 132 pounds for Erie, Luke Ellis. And for Holy Family, Connor Lee. First chance I've had a opportunity to see Luke Ellis. What do we know about him?
I have only seen one of his matches too. I don't know a whole lot about Luke. I know Coach Mark said he's one of the stronger kids, especially for his weight. He just needs to learn a few more moves and trust the coaching staff, and he can go pretty far.
And Ellis quickly gets around behind Lee for a 2-point takedown. And these Tigers have looked strong in just about every match tonight. The only blemish was the Christian Hackmeister mat, in which he had to retire after getting knocked on his backside pretty strongly. I think the head hit the mat and might have been lights out. Now Ellis gets Lee to his back. Ellis with the headlock, trying to press the shoulders down and gets the pin. By way of pin at 1 minute and 9 seconds, the winner from Erie, Ellis. So the Tigers rout Holy Family here in this duel, 54-12. That is going to do it for our coverage of this duel. Holy Family and Frederick will wrestle it out here. We will not broadcast that, and then we will be back for the next duel as Erie takes on their rivals, Frederick, in just a little bit. For Jeff, I'm Brandon. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you